go for 2023 here in TCR Europe. The cars fan out trying to find a little bit of racing space on the tarmac. No, but Michelis currently holds the lead, but Ascarar up the inside, does he have room? No, he does not. The two Kumho cars come close together as well, but Ascarar holds on to second position. There are 20 other cars behind, all squabbling for a little bit of tarmac. That is Tom Coronel going for a spin as well. One of the Lincoln Co's out on the dirty stuff too. Who is that one that we're seeing with a little bit of damage? That is number 112, so that is Santiago Arrutier there, under a little bit of strife in the opening few corners of this race. Coronel just about manages to keep going. We'll see if he's got any damage, but again, down into the hairpin. Another look at the start of the race. Keep your eye at the front of the field. We see the two BRC competition Elantras pretty even off the start. Michelis covers the chase machine that we're riding on board with Tom Coronel just ahead of us. The accordion effect as the cars close down. A little bit of rubbing, a little bit of bumping and boring. There is Arrutier. Oh, it is contact. It's contact between teammates. So that's what's happened to Santiago Arrutier in the middle of a Coronel and Elisha sandwich. Tom Coronel sideways down the inside of one of the Kumho machines. That is John Philippi. Coronel on the lock stops, on the brakes, gets the deal done into T1. That is a sensational overtaking manoeuvre from Tom Coronel. As Michelis, as I say that, runs a little bit deep onto the rumble strips on the outside. That's going to cost him time for the run of the hill. And Ascarar now is fancying his chances, I think, behind his Hungarian teammate. He was excited to race on the TCR Europe stage again. Of course, Ascarar won the championship in 2018 and 2021. He is a young driver, very much at the top of his game. Car fast, somebody in front, overtake, and worry about the points a little bit later on as we're seeing now. That is Ascarar just looking to the inside, telegraphing to Michelis, keeping the car nice and cool. We've got some incredible temperatures, it has to be said, here in the Algarve, the Portimão circuit, so it's good to get the car out of the warm air ahead, make sure everything stays cool, make sure everything stays reliable. Victor Anderson once again in the heat of battle. Just ahead of him is the sole Peugeot of Australia's Ben Bargwanna, having himself a great race in his first motorsport event outside of Australia. Bargwanna up into 17th place. It's all about learning, it's all about banking solid results for the Australian at this moment in time, and he's doing good to clear himself of this little fight between Anderson and Ruben Fernandez behind. Anderson in the MAGP Lincoln Co Generation 1 and Ruben Fernandez racing for the RC2 racing team back in TCR Europe for another crack alongside his brother. Fernandez goes one side, then the other, tries to get the run over Anderson, which he does very nicely indeed, even before the braking zone, and moves up one position. So good drive from Fernandez there. Let's ride for a moment now on board with Rob Huff in the Kumho Racing Audi. Third position, the two BRC Hyundais just ahead of him. And exciting adventure in the Kumho TCR World Tour as well, as we're coming now to the final part of the lap. Ascarar electing to play the safe, play the percentages game, not challenging too hard his teammate. Of course, if Michelis makes a mistake, Ascarar will walk through the open door, but he's not going to force the issue. Take second position, good points for himself, outstanding result for his team, a 1-2. First time of asking, and Nobby Michelis now coming through into the last few corners of the lap. Only a little bit more to go before that checkered flag will be waved, and Michelis has been on form from the second the green flag waved in qualification secured a slender pole position from his teammate as he rounds the final corner. Car number 105 for the BRC Hyundai N Quadricorsa team. Nobi Michelis takes the victory, and with it, the very first win in TCR Europe in 2023 in a 1-2 for Hyundai and for BRC, followed by Mikel Atkenar in second position, with Rob Huff from Great Britain in the Conti Ualde, rounding out our very first podium of the season. There is the winner. A hug, few words of encouragement, smiles all round, trophy aloft. Nobi Michelis takes the trophy for the victory, and a well-deserved one.